expect this to be? I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 200 and... The Gypsy King himself, Tyson... Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion, and one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
And there's the bell to start round one. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. He blocks the hook. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He scores with that right hand.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Both men step back for just a moment. He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Good counter right hand again. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Good work. He's thinking hard. And every time you see him take a big deep breath, banging down. Don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and then what you do.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. On to the second round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
He just misses with that big right hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great work. Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up. Body in head. Be smart. Change your angle. Go out there and finish him. He's ready.
And there's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Big swing and a miss. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He misses with that jab. Good counter punching from both these fighters. He can't score with that uppercut. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Shattered. Come on. Look across at him. Look at him now. Fine. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
The referee calling for seconds out. right back into the action. Here we go to the 4th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Another scoring shot there. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He missed with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Quick punch scores. Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter left hand there. Neither man really defending themselves. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bowe, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round. Nice counter. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Right hand just misses. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. He misses with that jab. Good left counter that lands. Missed him with that uppercut. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, and you've got to be confident.
Big left there, but misses. And he just missed with that left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight has been everything it was cracked up to be. It could still go either way.
I'm completely lost. This can go one way or the other. One shot will change the destiny of this fight.
Don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the punch and then what you do.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. This is the beginning of round 6. Who's going to be the first one to get clipped?
Next round coming up. Now you've got to step it up. Now you've got to be smart. Now you've got to give him something different, because one of these two fighters is going to come out and try and jump on him, put it on him, and this is what you've got to get ready for. Be smart. Change things up again. Change your pattern of behavior.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And he fails to score with that left hook. These two are the perfect dance partners. Right punch.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter is sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Breathe, just get your breath back. Good. No, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the...
Here we go, it's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He got out of the way of that right hook. They exchange punches. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
And he just misses with that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
This is easy for us to say and comment here at ringside, but those guys can see what they've got to do. I understand there's a lot of pressure. I understand there's some guys that are just naive or inexperienced, but just give them a break. Give them a little time.
Lands with the right counter. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. He's right. Don't let him get that confidence. This is going to be stressing about his gas tank now. Keep whack.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. They're both trying for a knockout.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchange here from both men. Both men step back for just a moment. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Shouting. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. And we enter the ninth. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Counter right. That right jab just misses. It's all offense all the time. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want. Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Missing with that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great round. Now, relax. Now, go into the Lord. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more. It's round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mouse trap.
Can't find a home for that jab. A big whiff with the right hook. That hook doesn't score. That's another scoring shot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Great work. Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up. Body and head, be smart, change your angle, go out there and finish him. He's ready.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger stuff.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. Left counter scores. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. And every time you see him, take a big deep breath. Bang him down. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear as they start tiring out.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. A counter left. Left punch. That hook was off target. Great counter right-handed. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Both of these men showing exceptional. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.